Hello, and it's day 6 of me recording a video of myself and keeping up with my challenge of doing a video for 30 days in a row and doing it in one go. Like there's no script or such and there's no editing required. So that's quite of a challenge for me, and I'm glad I'm doing it. So today is basically, I would say, it's almost 9 p.m. and I'm recording this because even if I had the time during the day, I was very demotivated today. I was feeling like I was feeling very bored during the day, and I was quite, you know, what do you say? Like just the starting of the week is usually a little boring. Not always, but today specifically because I do know that I have plans towards the weekend, but I just want something to happen sometimes. So yeah, the day was the usual, just cooking and stuff, going to school with dropping my son off, working. Oh, while coming back, it was a bit of work for us because these days my son doesn't want to leave school and he wants to hang around for a bit more, and then just to get him out becomes a task for us because he just doesn't want to leave. Really, he doesn't want to leave at all. He wants, even if he's in the library, he wants to hang out there more. He just doesn't agree to the word no. I mean, to the word of like let's go, and he just wants to say no to it, no matter how tired he is. And it's usually he's doing it because he becomes overtired. That's the obvious reason. And even when he goes down to play in the ground, to in the parking area, sorry, in the playground area, he doesn't want to come up. Even if he's played for 1.5 hours or maybe 2 hours, he just doesn't want to like leave that space. So he's becoming a bit difficult some days. I mean, it is something that we are observing in the last 3, 4 days, and I think we will work around it. We will know how to convince him in some time. By the time I think we will learn, he will get on to something else. That's how I think the this toddler age is for us, but we're learning it, but we're still enjoying the way we still enjoy the way he'll, come up with different words. Now he's, because he's speaking, he's repeating after you, he's picking up those words. It's very, very cute and very interesting and keeps us engaged all the time. So that's something that, yeah, happened today. I felt today I just thought of, discussing about my vision board. So basically, I do believe in obviously manifesting, and that is something that comes very natural. But vision board is one part of it that I believe in it. And the reason is that is, I mean, because I've had a vision board back in 2019 or 2020. I made one for myself, and I had at least 5 to 6 pictures in that vision board. I don't have it right now to show you here, but out of those, at least 4 things were that came true. And out of the things that I mentioned in that vision board, or out of, I guess, 7 things came true in a span of 1 to 2 years. And that was really unbelievable. I mean, I had no idea. I had mentioned about learning Latin American dance. I had mentioned about learning violin. I had mentioned about, has one something like, excelling in my career, which is really like happening because back then, and back it wasn't at that pace, but then now it's really picked up. So there was that. But then learning violin and dance was 2 very different things, which I had no idea that I would ever do. But that happened very naturally when we moved to Noida and we joined dance class and we did learn it for some months. We did that, and even violin was something that I took up. I got it as a gift on one of my birthdays, and I took some classes of that as well. Not that I'm like really continuing learning it, but I did that. So I would want to just discuss about my latest vision board, which is I think I have uh, made this. It's been more than a month. It's been 2 months since I made this, and I have put it next to my this desk. This is my work desk here, and I've hung it around this board. So, and this is something that is That is something that I'm trying to achieve in life. So one of them here, it's about practicing yoga and working towards the well-being of my mind and body, and that is like the ultimate thing I'm looking at. Then owning a house with a front yard. Okay, now this is just a picture of all these pictures are something that I found on the internet. But yes, that is my long dream. I mean, it's been a dream since ever that I want a house with a like a front yard with a garden and also a backyard, which is over here. So yeah, basically the two important, in fact, three things here about the house, if you see. So like the greenhouse, and then something here the backyard where I want a pool. Like my husband and I both want a pool in our house whenever we buy that dream house. So this is a beautiful house with a backyard here. And the center one is my most favorite thing because I that is something that I really, really wish for in my life. That having a beautiful kitchen and also cook together with family because that is something that find as the most intimate thing in life. Just cooking is such an experience for us. Both my husband and I love cooking, and that's the reason we don't have a cook. Even after having like there are many days that we are very tired and we are but we still don't mind cooking, and we can always have a cook in the house, but it's quite difficult to manage a cook than do it ourselves. And the fact that we like eating we like to experiment with different types of food, and we like to eat good food all the time. We just don't want like something that are these cooks will make which is very regular, and then you have to really really train them and manage them. It's quite hectic that way. So we just had a cook for about, I'll say, 1.5 years after my delivery, and then we had to fire her because we couldn't deal with that. So this is something very important for me, to have a beautiful kitchen and like where I can cook with my family all the time and hang around there and have all our meals there as a family. It's very important. And then this is again related to food because this is again my very it's been a dream for many years. It was also on my last vision board and hasn't come true yet, but it's about eating healthy. I mean, I do try to eat healthy, but grow and cook my own food. So I do cook, but I am still like growing food. It's actually about growing my own food, which is my big dream. I mean, I think I could still do it in my balcony, but I'm not motivated enough to do it here. But I would want like a backyard where I could have like a small patch where I can grow my own vegetables, and I would first have to learn how to do it, but I would want to do that. And again, this is something that I am still doing to some bits, travel the world with my family. So travel again is something I will really talk about it later too, but this is a very essential part of me. And I feel each of our trips, each since I've been traveling with my husband, it's always been special, always been something about each trip has been very interesting. We always learn a lot. There's so many different experiences that you gather from each of these travels. So, and I've since my son's born, also since he's even 2 months, 2.5 months old, we've been traveling with him, and every trip with him has been amazing. Like we've grown through that period. We've come a long way just doing all of this together. So that is a very essential part. But I'm gonna travel like really a lot of places that we can, which is possible. We'll do it. And here again is something about my career to excel. Yes, I want to still do better, of course. Who doesn't want to do better? So that's about it. But this is just a very generic one. But then again, I am very, very adamant on achieving these goals in whatever time it takes. But this is my vision, and I think it just helps to put it down somewhere, like maybe in a presentation format or something. But then it should be up somewhere where you can see and think about why you really want it, because then you will really try to work towards it. So if it's somewhere, on your desk or on your wardrobe, which you see on a daily basis, it really helps. So yeah, this is my experience with vision board, and I do think it helps, guys. Anyways, so I think I'm done with this uh, video for today, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Happy blabbering.